everybody, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching. So I had a few people ask if I would do the staggered Z-Fold card in more sizes. So I've done the 6x6, but I'll also show you how to double it. And this one here is a 6x7, but it can also be a 6x6. And I talk you all through that in the tutorial. But if you haven't seen the 5x7, I'll show you that in a moment. This is what the staggered Z-Fold is. So you just open it up. You see, you get this cool effect here. All stands, it's easily displayed, folds flat into your envelope. And you just get that really fun effect. It shows off all these beautiful papers. You could have another topper in there if you wanted to, if you didn't want to decorate the front. I've just used some of my flower dies there. Simple sentiment. I've got a little 3D butterfly, and then you've got your space on the back here to be able to write your message. Like I said, I do show you how to make it so it's a 6x6 size, whether it be a single or a double. And if you haven't seen the other one, this is the first one I shared. So these are the 5x7 ones that I shared. So you can see you've got more of a masculine theme there, and then you've got this floral pretty version, which is what I'm going to show you how to make today. So I'm using the Watercolour Spring paper pad again. So I've already cut, I've done kind of one, well I've done how it would look if you just done it as a 6x6 size, but we're going to double it and then that will make it just slightly bigger. But I'm going to show you how you can also keep it to the 6x6 size. So I've cut the papers and I've got the one for the back there and to do the second half. So you get some lovely toppers here. These are the different designs that you get there. And then I've used my funky florals. I use these all the time. I've just stuck with these three here for today's, but you get these ones here and these ones, and I used all of them on the card that I made for the Queen, and that tutorial will be coming soon as well. And then I've taken the happy birthday from this one here, which is the all occasions sentiment dies from Creative Craft Products. Again, as always, I'll link everything below. So if you just want to make the 6x6 size here, then you'll want to cut yourself a piece of 8x6 and you're going to score out 1 and 2. Okay, and you'll see there I've scored the 2, so the 2 inch so it's a mountain, and then the 1 inch so it's a valley, just so you've got a little Z fold there. And then how I stick all these down on this piece is exactly the same as how you do on that one, and that's how you get your 6x6. You've got all that space there. You cut a piece of 5 3/4 squared to go into this bit, and you can kind of see how that would look. You could have a topper here. You know, you can see how I've kind of decorated that one with the kind of image there, and then you could write your message in this part here. Lots of different ways to do this one. So that's just how to have the 6x6. Now, if you want to do a double, you can do 2 of that size. Or if you want to make it a bit bigger, which I've got here, then you want 2 pieces of 9x6. This will make the overall card, when it's flat, 6x7. Okay, but it means that you see all of these sizes. So the 1 inch one up there will be down here, and then 2, the 3, and so on all the way up. If you do, so it's 6x6, and I put this one on top of here, that will overlap the bottom one here, and then the top one would go underneath that one there. So you just get a different look. So it's nice that you can play around with this one. So use some scrap papers, see which ones you prefer. But we're going to go with 2 sizes of the 9x6. You can score it the same way at 1 and 2. You just turn one around and do the same fold. So you've got a mountain and then a valley. Okay, so you've got that little Z fold there. This piece here is 5 3/4 by 6 3/4, and that's going to go in the middle on there. Okay, I'm going to stick it, even though this one's a different size, I'm still going to stick it. I'm going to pop it on the front here actually, because you won't see the join with all the pieces over here over the top, and then that bit's going to cover it as well. So I'm going to stick mine like so. So if you've got the 2 pieces of the larger size, then you're just going to pop one over the other right up to the score lines there, and you'll see you get that size there. If you've got 2 that are 6x6, or the 6x8, sorry, again, stick them over the top and butt them up like so. I'm going to add my glue all over this one here. Actually, yeah, I'll put it on top, and then I'll have the join on the back, because you won't see that at all then. That will make more sense. Okay, so you'll see already now you start to get that shape, and it will stand up, and then this one can go on top of that. Okay, so that's going to start to strengthen really nicely. So it's pretty self-explanatory how you stick them down. If you've already done the 5x7, then you'll know what to do, but I'll just give you the measurements of these ones here Now what I did is, one of the papers in this pad is just the border one. There's a nice one there as well, that one would work. But I wanted something that was a bit plainer so that I could build up these florals on here, and they're going to pop against that. I don't think I've got another one of those sheets left. But if I just use this as an example, I do it that way because then you get more of it. So I would take, you know, this portion here is from this side, and then I've taken, you know, like that top right would be then for this part here. So if you've got papers that have got this edge detail, then that's a good way to use them, and you can see everything then. Like I said, it's nice to be able to put sentiments on top because you've got that plain space. So you're going to want 1 or 2 pieces depending on whether you're doing the single or double, and this is 6 by 1, and that one is going to go right along the top. And then again, they're all 1 inch wide. This one's then 5, and then we've got 4, 3, 2 and 1. Okay, then all the matte layers, all the pattern paper on top, they're all 3/4 of an inch wide, and then this one is 5 3/4, and then 4 3/4, 3 3/4, 2 3/4, 1 3/4, and then 3/4 by 3/4. So what I did with the 5 by 7 is I just ran the glue all the way down this panel, and then just stick everything on top. Use double-sided tape if you want. You can also pop some foam on here if you want them to all be a little bit lifted. I'm going to pop it this way. So like I said, how I'm sticking these down is exactly how you'll do that side. You want to make sure that you get it obviously right up into the corner there, but fold it down and make sure it runs parallel with the top of the card. If you get the first one down and that's perfectly straight, then all the rest you will then line up against this one. So you want to make sure that that one is exactly where it needs to be, and right up against the edge here as well. And then the next side, so this one now, you'll just butt right up to that one. And then the next one, because I've cut them all from that same print, we've got that design running all the way down there. And then also when you lay it flat, you want to make sure that they all fit. It's a bit like a jigsaw. They all sit next to each other, and then it stands up. In fact, this print, it doesn't matter which way up I have it. I could have it that way as well. So then I've got these bits now to decorate. So the happy birthday, I've just die cut in the same pink. In fact, the cardstock is the Lidl cardstock, so I've just used the hot pink colour there. And then I've just cut it again with some foam. It's double-sided foam, and I thought it would look good on the second one down, running along there, like so. Just pop my glue gun on there because I'm going to use that to stick the flowers down, but I'm just going to stick this down first. So you just peel the backing off there, and stick those down, and it just makes it really easy to stick down. Again with that one there. Yeah, I like that. And then I'm going to have a small little arrangement of the flowers here. So I've just inked them up a little bit there, just popped a little bit of shape into them. I always like to use my hot glue when I stick flowers down, but you don't have to. I thought about having maybe something like that, so it'd be nice if that overlaps just a little bit, and then I'll build up all the leaves inside. So that's everything stuck down. I think it looks really nice. And I thought a butterfly would look nice on this. So I've got these, which I've had for years. If you've been following me for some time, you'll remember when I got these. And they all come on plastic, but I cut around a lot of them. I pulled out a couple there that I like, which I think are the best ones. I really love this. I think it's a bit too big on that one. But the nice thing about these is they keep their shape after they've been in the envelope. Kind of like that yellow one would look quite nice maybe there. Maybe just have the one. That yellow is quite nice. It does kind of match. So just pop a little bit of hot glue. It is plastic, so I don't want to put too much on there. And then that one can just... They did have like, they were a sticker. They had like a holographic frame around them. But I removed that because I quite liked them without it, because I thought they looked quite real actually. There you go. Just a little bit more detail there. I think that works really well. I've then stuck this piece on the back, which is the same size as this piece in the middle here. And I've just taken a sentiment from, this is one of the newer verses from Card Making Magic. And I've used this one, a wonderful friend deserves a wonderful day. And I think that looks wonderful. So that'll go into an envelope, which you can custom make. You can follow my DIY envelope tutorial, which I'll link up here, or you can just use one of the sizes on the envelope punch board if you've got that. But I think that's a really fun, again, very striking style. So I thought it'd be nice to show it in that more feminine kind of style. And then you've got that masculine. I'll give you this one as well. These are the ones that I made in the 5x7. So you can see same design, but in different sizes and doubled. I think it looks really cool. So I hope you've enjoyed this card tutorial from me today. Like I said, I always link everything in the description box below. So just click the more and then it will open it up and you'll see all of the links to my other social channels and the products that I use. Also popping up now will be some other tutorials. I'll link this one as well, and it would have been linked at the beginning. And I'll be back again very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.